Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It doesn't matter who you are, where you are, what time it is. I got an unboxing for you. Let's do it. This one is from Ukraine, so that can only mean one thing, baby. Let's crack her open. Oh, no tape. No need to cut it. We are looking at the Everdrive. Looks like it says opened. OpenED? Oh no. Cool. Let's just start from the front though. This is from Krikzz, of course. This is their newer 16-bit game cartridge, so whether you have Megadrive or you have a Genesis, this is going to work in both of those systems. And I'm sure any variant or clone of those systems as well. You know, your mileage may vary in that regard. But they wanted to create something that was lower in cost to compete probably with clones of poopier, you know, flashcards. I'm sure they didn't want everybody to be buying crappy AliExpress flashcards that are, you know, riddled with globs of solder and whatnot on the inside. So they made this. Plus, the open of it all means that it is open source. So not only can you know that you're getting a quality product here, you yourself can make whatever you want for it. Let's see here. OpenED is a very simple and cost-effective open-source Genesis Megadrive cartridge. The cartridge does not have its own processor or FPGA. It is built in the old-school style using only memory and discrete logic. The cartridge design uses an absolute minimum of inexpensive components. System requirements, that's funny. CPU is a Motorola 68000 at 7.6 megahertz. RAM is 64 kilobytes, of course. GPU, of course, is the YM7101 VDP with 64 kilobytes of VRAM, and the sound is the incomparable YM2612 with Z80 coprocessor, or for my friends across the pond, Z80. Yeah, of course, they mentioned stuff there that I feel like everybody already probably knows. Let's take a look around this, and then I'll try to open it up. It's got the same, ooh, it's matte. Let me look, okay. It's a gorgeous matte color. This might have to go into my, Genesis Model 3. It looks like it would fit, it just like blends perfectly with that vibe. The Model 3 is so unique. Yeah, so there's a micro SD card on the top there. Going around to the back here, Everdrive, Krikzz.com. Caution, avoid exposing cartridge to extreme temperatures. Be careful not to immerse cartridge in water. For protection, when cartridge is not in use, place cartridge inside the protective case. Come on, guys, be reasonable. You need to protect your stuff, so please put it back in the case. I love that they put the tab here, but they have a little tab lock on the top of this. I don't know if anybody noticed that previously, but it locks the tab in place so it doesn't break off with time. So smart. So let me get my Model 3 and see what it looks like in that. Currently I put that in there because I needed a place to put it, and X5 sounds like a really good thing to put in here. But I really, truly like the way that vibes. And honestly, I don't know that I need all that for this. But anyway. Oh, gorgeous. A little dust on there. Let me clean that up before we take a look at it. All right. Oh yeah. It gives it so much more personality and character too. And I love the fact that this is on here, this black area, and then when you put it in, it disappears. It just says open Everdrive. Yeah, that's gonna have to be the permanent home for that. I love that. This might just have to go on my Nomad. Or should that go on my Nomad? Oh my God. Anyway, this just opens up a world of possibilities for me. But I think that's where I'm going to leave this video. Of course, there will be a review in the description. I want to look at the open source aspect of it. That really intrigues me. Of course, I'm sure it doesn't run all the games that an X5 can run, but there will be comparisons in that review as well. I want to make sure that everybody understands there is a difference between these two, but they both come from, you know, the same family of cartridges, the same family of Everdrives. I want to make sure that people know that there is a price difference, but what more do you get from this that you don't have here? Would this satisfy what you would be doing with your Sega Genesis? Or do you need something more? So we'll dive into that for sure. But that's it for now. Thanks, guys.